Hi Reed, welcome back to the channel, hope you're all doing well, and welcome to episode 18 of the Leeds United career mode. Now, just before we do get into this video, I've had an absolute nightmare, lads, absolute nightmare. I recorded all this footage yesterday, and I didn't record any of the audio because I'm an absolute mug. So we did have gameplay from a few games. We're going to play through the month of December. We had a game against Watford, there was Bournemouth, and then a game against West Ham. So, luckily, I still recorded things, so I've been able to put together a nice little compilation of the best bits of them games. Now, it does only feature the game against Watford and Bournemouth, because I've probably saved yourselves having to watch the West Ham game, because as it says there, it was a 0-0, it was a ball draw, it was maybe a blessing in disguise that I wasn't able to record the audio for that, so I've missed it. So what I'm going to do is, before we get into the video, I'm going to throw up the compilation of the best bits from them games. It's only the goals, but some of them are decent. They're definitely worth seeing. And then for the rest of this episode, we're going to play the Liverpool game. It's going to be an absolutely massive one. Hopefully, we can pick up another 3 points against them. Then we've got old friends, Wolves. So hopefully, we can beat them. We haven't beat them yet in this career mode. What I'm going to do then is we'll have a little look into January. I'll play this game against Barnsley, and then we'll play the game against Crystal Palace, just to make up for the fact that we didn't record the other games and you didn't get to see them properly. And then, again, just to make it up to you, because I've absolutely balls things up, I'm going to do a double upload today, and then we'll finish off January. I'm going to do Arsenal, and then Everton, and end the episode to old pal Stoke. So that's what's going to be coming today. It's going to be a double upload, lads. So firstly, enjoy this nice little compilation. This game against Watford was not a good day in the office. Deeney made it 1-0 within 15 minutes. Then this happened with Saw. Just too much skill. Absolutely destroys her. Cuts in. Makes it 2-0 within 25 minutes. Then Queener adds insult injury and makes it 3. Game against Bournemouth now. Kubo with a nice little goal off the post. Makes it 1-0. But then Sanabria had an answer. Blasts it, making it 1-1. And then to close out the game, we got a penalty just before half time, and Haaland put that away. There we go then. Got absolutely destroyed off Watford. I was livid in that game. It's a shame that that didn't record, but what can you do? And then we got a nice little 2-1 win in that game against Bournemouth. I was quite happy that we were able to pick up the 3 points. It was lucky though, because it was down to a penalty, but either way, it was 3 points, and that's what we needed. So now, getting back to normal, onto this episode, like I say, we're going to have that game against Liverpool up first. But just before we do get into that, we had that transfer offer in for Fabio Silva. Ajax have now pulled out. I don't blame them. We kept them hanging for far too long. So they probably thought, you're absolutely taking the mick, mate. Either go with a transfer, or we're going to tell you where to go. And they've told us where to go. So there you go. But when an offer comes in for him, I'm going to accept it. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get around the fact that he's actually put himself on the transfer list. He's been a little mug about it, but what can you do? I should have realistically played him more. So I've been thinking of some people that we could potentially bring in to replace him. Now this might be a little bit controversial, the first one, but I've got a good explanation for it. So it's Mason Greenwood. He's absolutely fantastic on game. He's got like an 87 rating overall. I wish. He's got an 87 potential that he can reach. He's an English lad, and I want to bring some more English players into the team. So he is from Manchester United. Now, there is this whole thing that there's the Pennines derby and there's the massive rivalry between Leeds and Manchester United. And would Man U and Leeds realistically do business with each other? Probably not. But I'm going to maybe go for this lad, just for the simple fact that back in the day, Man United took Alan Smith, and that was absolutely diabolical. So we're going to get them back. We're going to take one of their best talents off them, and we're going to pick up Mason Greenwood. He's the first one. I'm currently scouting him at the minute, so we'll see how much he comes back for. And I think that would be an ideal pickup, and he's only going to grow into an unreal player in the future. A couple others though. There's Jan Hurtado. The reason this lad's on the list is he's got a nice little release clause of 7 million. Now, it might look like a little bit, but I'm near positive his rating and his value will be a lot more than that. So, again, absolute bargain with him. He looks like he's really quick. He's got really good work rates. So, he could definitely be someone else that we could pick up if Silva goes, or if. It's not if, it's when. Last lad on the list, and it's Julian Alvarez. He's the Argentinian. He's a bit smaller, this lad, and he's got the high-low work rates, so decent. The reason he's on the list as well, he's got an even lower release clause. 3.4 mil. Absolute steal. So either of these three are going to be in contention for replacing Silva. I am thinking of changing the formation up. 4-3-3 just doesn't seem to be working for us. We had a few conversations in the comments in the previous videos with a couple of the lads, which I've really enjoyed doing. Keep that up. I'm enjoying interacting with you after the videos are done. Spot on, lads. But we might go with like a 4-1-3-2 formation. I think 2 up top could be decent. And if we bring one of these lads in, we'll have Boadu. Forgot there. Boadu. Haaland. Jesus Christ, my memory. Boadu, Haaland. Then we'll have one of these lads. And then we could use the likes of Almada or something like that up top as well. So we're going to be going for 2 up top and seeing what we can do with that. Anyway, though, I've talked for far too long. We're going to get into that game against Liverpool. And hopefully, we can pick up another 3 points. Let's get into it. Here we go then, lads. Massive game against Liverpool. Are we going to be able to cause another upset and pick up another 3 points? I'm hopeful. Oh, that could be in straight away, Henderson. No! What a save! Noble. Well done, son. He's starting to pick up that lad, like, I must admit. Oh, Savic was in. Henderson. Oh, my God. 10 minutes in, we're already 1-0 down, lads. I've changed formation. I've done the 4-2-2 just to try it out. There's been plenty of buzz online about that being a decent formation. Doesn't look like it's working for me, though, does it? Nice little ball through here. Firmino. Through to Hernandez. Hernandez. Henderson even. 1-0 down. It's not good, son. We need to turn up the pressure. I want to have an answer straight away on this, like. Mane is in here. It's an absolute nightmare on that wing, like. Stunners. Ball's in. Firmino's played it back. Not today, son. Not today. Oh, bless you. You're offside there. Gibbs White here. Come on. Phillips. What's he doing passing it there? But whoever. Almada. Kubos. Come on, Kubos. Come on. Come on. Yes, come on. 1-1. Is it? Oh. I've made myself look like a right mug there. I've just been taking the mick out of Milinkovic Savic for being offside, and then I've just been offside myself. That's karma for you. Changing formations more than I changed my socks here, lads. We're going to go for the 4-1-3-2 for the second half. See if that makes any difference. Oh, Sergius done us. Henderson again. Oh, not a day, lad. Not a day, son. Come on. Haaland. Ball over. Almada. Could this be it? Almada still on the ball. Takes a shot. Come on. What a goal. Oh, my God. I'm absolutely buzzing. I was not expecting that. Oh, my God. He's done now. He's wearing the number 13. Could be unlucky for some, but it's been lucky for us today, lads. What a goal. Pulled in. Just cuts it back. Oh, my goodness. Alisson didn't have an answer. I don't know what I was going to say there. But Van Dijk. Don't know why I'm trying to say that. I was trying to be funny with the spelling of his name. Should have just no. Anyway, Van Dijk didn't have the answer. Almada, you absolute legend. Ooh, Mane is in. How are you, mate? What's he going to do? Oh, whoever you've done him. Now, like making a muggy old teammate, eh? Cubo, though. Oh, we're going to make a mug of ourselves again. Come on, we're on the attack. There's a few lads in the box here. He's going to play it over. Almada, is he going to be the star of the day? Oh, that's twice. Twice. I've been offside now. Troy Henderson. Naby's coming on. Is that going to make a difference for them? Oh, Haaland's still got a hold of that. Gibbs White, Phillips. Kubo's made a nice little run. He's got the pace on him. Kubo versus Alisson. Who's going to win? Oh, Alisson. 1-1 in that one then, lads. I must admit, I quite like that 4-1-3-2 formation. I think I might stick with that moving forward. I mean, Liverpool, they're an absolute force. And 1-1 is a decent result. What's this? Haaland is continuing his form. Deserves all the praise. Not really. It's Almada. He was the legend. He was the star of the show. Definitely. That's the first time Maybe that's what's better for him, playing in that two-striker position. At half-time, did you expect to draw this game? I expect at least a draw. I'm happy with that. Right, even when we're behind, aye, whatever. It was always going to be a tough fixture today. It was. Liverpool, the quality Liverpool have at the disposal. Both teams played well, I would say. It's one of the first games where I felt like we actually played really well. That we could be pushing for that top 6. No bother, love. See you later. Game against Wolves pals now then. It's Wolves. We haven't beat these yet in this career mode, so I'm going to be gunning for the win. We're going to be going for that 4-1-3-2 formation, so hopefully 2 up top. We're going to have the firepower to actually put enough past them to pick up the 3 points. So, let's get into this game. Raul Jimenez. Barashia. Moutinho's in. Shot out of the post. Get rid of it. Oh, God. Well, looky there, lads. Lucky. Oh, he's got past him. Maybe he's wrong to pull it back. Is it? Oh, what a save. Sands with a nice little shot there. Ah, Bale's in. Jimenez. Oh, God almighty, was that an own goal? It's always that lad. Always Jimenez. It's always him. Ha, what a terrible joke, man. You got to laugh in situations like this, lads, when you're 1-0 down. Oh, my God, man. Ball in. Oh, it wasn't Jimenez. So why is he I can't even say it, celebrating like it was him. It was an own goal. It was a Todibo. What are you playing at? What a way to get your first goal for the team, eh? Just at the wrong end, mate. Doku, what are you playing at, son? Oh, no! Van der Beek makes it 2. I didn't believe it. There you go, lads. They always beat with. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the way I set up formation, if it's the way they are set up. But they always seem to win. And it continues. Wolves have beat we again. We need to get to a point where we're beating them. That should be a task. Not win the Champions League, just beating Wolves. Fair to say it was a tough match. That's an understatement. The blame's mine, though. 4-1-3-2 didn't work for us in that leg. I just don't think there's that all-round formation that works for everything. But maybe I just need time to get used to it. I don't know. But anyway, is Wolves the better team? This isn't permanent. Even they know. They know that they can beat all the time. They didn't manage to score. What went wrong? They were the better team. We'll go with that. There we go.
Thank you for your time. Really
cheers, love. See you later. After that game, we've got a scout report back for Greenwood, so we're going to see how much this lad's going to cost. He's a 72 rated overall. He's got an amazing weak foot. His skill moves are fairly good at 3. Not that I use too many, I should really learn. But there you go. How much is he going to cost? Between 5 and 8 mil. His weekly wage is pretty high, like, so is he going to be a great pickup? I mean, I know his overall does reach an 87, but when these lads are like a similar price, I mean, this Hurtado lad looks unreal. Really fast. Stamina isn't the best, like. He's got alright strength, though. We'll see what happens. We'll see who comes in for, what's his face, Fabio Silva. I've already forgotten him. He's already going to be out the door in my head. But we'll see who comes back for him. His work rates don't look fantastic either. Medium. But in a 2-striker formation, he might be alright. I mean, saying that, we could push, we could be cheeky and go for maybe Greenwood and one of the other lads. If we got the right sort of money, or if anyone else came in for someone and Greenwood could play on the right wing. It's an option, like. Anyway, though, just thought I would let you know that that's how much he's going to cost. Game against Barnsley now in the FA Cup. Surely we can get past these. We're going to attend this press conference. Boost the morale up, as always. See what they've got to ask with. Have you prepared for the next match? We're ready. Do you think Barnsley has a chance? If there's an option for not a chance, they have no chance. That's what I'm saying. I feel like we're going to absolutely destroy them. We haven't seen any new signings at Leeds since the transfer window opened. I think it's just opened. I think it's like the 1st of January. Is he cracking jokes? Anyway, we're building a winning team. Here we go. Right. Now that that's over with, let's get into this game and get through the next round of the FA Cup. We've got home advantage in this one, and I'm going to stick with that 4-1-3-2 formation. We're going to persist with it. I'm going to make it work somehow. So, hopefully, we can pick up the win here, and we'll be moving on in the FA Cup. Haaland! Can't make it one. Almada, though. Plays it back. Oh, nice little save, son. Fair play to you. Almada. Cubo. Back to Almada. And he saved it again. Wow. Phillips. Haaland. Played in Almada. Cuts in. Almada makes it 1-0. I shouldn't be too chuffed. It is Barnsley. We are step up in class against them. But it's 1-0. I'm happy about it. Almada again. Playing him in the two-striker formation. Cuts back. Shoots. Makes it 1-0. Well done, son. Almada's in again. He's got that pace. Puts it across. Easy for him. There we go. 2-0, lads. De La Vega this time. Haaland. Back to Gibbs White. Gibbs White over Almada. What's he doing? Why didn't he volley it? Ah, God, man. 2-0 in that last one then. Not the greatest of wins, I must admit. We should be putting more past the likes of Barnsley. But what can you do? We're going to move on to the last game of the episode now, and we're at home to Crystal Palace. Funnily enough, though, we're on to the January 9th, and we've had no offers in for Fabio Silva, which I find quite strange. So maybe we'll end up keeping him. Who knows? But either way, though, that'll probably be next episode when there'll be some transfers going from the club and then people coming into the club. We'll see what happens though. But onto this game. Hopefully we can pick up the 3 points and end the episode well. Phillips, Gibbs White. Almada's made a nice little run. Can he make it 1-0? No, he can't. Almada. I'm just going to go for it. Why not, son? Get the rebound. Come on. Oh, Jesus. Cubo's picked that up. Come on. Haaland. Gibbs White. Plays it out to De La Vega. De La Vega. Cuts it back. Why? What's all these headers, man? Get a volley on it. Almada's picked that up somehow. De La Vega, he's got the pace on him. We all know he does. Right, we're going to give this a go the second time. Play it back. Ha, there it is, finally. Haaland's actually done something this episode. There we go, though. Nice little cross in. Wasn't expecting to volley it like that, but hey, it's a goal. We're 1-0 up. De La Vega, though. Put it in. There we go. Held on for the 1-0 in that one then. Not amazing, but it's 3 points, and that's what I want. Time to focus on we were the better team. I would say we played better, like. They did have a lot of chances, but still. You got your rematch against Crystal Palace. How did you prepare for this? We got a rematch. You played 2 games. What? Anyway, we were more prepared. Thinking, oh, we got beat the last time. We demand a rematch. It's not like the Premier League rules. You play 2 games against them on out like that. But what can you do? I trusted we'd give it our all. There we go.
Thanks, well played.
Right, see you later, mate. Now let's see where that puts me in the table. So we're sitting in 9th. We're currently on 32 points. I'm going to be pushing, but there is 13 points between us and 5th place. So I don't know whether Europe's going to be a possibility for next season. But like I say, I'll keep pushing. We're going to have a hell of a second half of the season if we are going to close that gap. It is massive. But let's see who's top. Spurs sitting top. City 2nd. Liverpool in 3rd. And then Man United in 4th. Has the bottom changed at all? It's still Stoke, Palace and Bournemouth, so that looks like it could be the ones going down. I mean, saying that, West Brom are sitting on 13 points as well, so it looks like there's going to be a fight between Bournemouth and West Brom. There's still the second half of the season to go, so everything can change. But I'm going to leave this episode there. If you liked it, drop a like, maybe subscribe. But as always, I'll see you in the next one.